Welcome! Today we are going to plant our 5x5 mini spicy mustard grow kit. And so to get us started, you can see that we have our seed pack, our coconut core, and our food grade trays. So to start off, we're going to take our coconut core, and I've pre-measured 3/4 cups of water. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the coconut core puck. And so this is going to take just a moment, and that is going to expand. So we'll watch this coconut core grow a little bit, and it should absorb all of that water, and we're going to have a nice grow medium to grow with. One of the beautiful things about coconut core is it's OMRI certified organic, and so this is some of the cleanest grow medium that we can use, and this is why we love using coconut core. As you can see too, it's very absorbent, so it absorbs a lot of that water, which is awesome because when we're adding water after we plant our seeds, this coconut core is extra absorbent, so it's not going to sit on top of the grow medium, so it's going to be nice absorption. So I'm just going to kind of mix this in with the rest of the water, and as you can see, that didn't take very long. We have nice, beautiful grow medium. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my whole tray and I'm going to put it right into my catch tray, and I want to add all of this amazing soil right here. And I'm going to try to get every bit of soil out of this. All right, now I want to get this nice and flat, so it's a way to do that is I just kind of spread it around and try to make it as even as I can get it. The more even the surface is, the better the grow is going to be. So one way that I like to do this is I'll take my other tray and just kind of level it off this way. So our seed pack is right here, and I'm just going to open this up. And you can use a spice shaker if you want. It's not necessary though, so a good way to do it is to just sprinkle the seeds. So I'm going to just kind of carefully and evenly spread the seeds across the grow medium. Tapping the side is a really good way to kind of just coax those seeds to come out. You'll notice we're just going to try to nice and evenly cover that. And so there's that. Next step, I've got a mister here, and I'm just going to spray this with water. Now the soil is really wet already, so I don't need a lot more water, but I'm just going to give this a misting just so all the tops of those seeds are covered as well. And so that is good. Next step, so we're going to add our top tray for germination. Now we want to add a little bit of weight because we want this to stay moist. And so I'm just going to put this book on here. You can set this on a countertop, you can put it on a desktop, and leave it for 3 days. You don't have to do anything for the next 3 days. I'll see you back here in 3 days, or I'll show you the next steps. So welcome back. So we've had 3 days in germination for our mini spicy mustard grow kit. And I want to go ahead and show you what the kit looks like. So I'm going to take this out of germination. We'll notice we have a beautiful tray here. If the tray is a little bit dry, it's perfectly okay to get a mister and just give this a little bit of a misting. If you look closely, you'll see at the base of the stem, those are root hairs. Those are not actually mold. A lot of folks, when they first grow microgreens, are a little bit concerned that that's mold, but those are actually root hairs, and those are a natural occurring aspect of the grow at this stage. So you're going to see those there. Your grow conditions may vary, so what your tray looks like may not be exactly like this one. And so don't fret if you end up with a tray that's not exactly like this. And now what we want to do is give it a bit of water. So it's been in germination for a while, and I just have a little bit of water. I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of water here. We don't need a lot, and what we have, of course, is our whole tray. Our roots are going to suck up the water down here, and we want to add this to our light source. And so this tabletop light is available with our grow kits, and you'll put it in usually for about 12 hours of light and 12 hours off of light. And so we'll see you back here for the next video. Welcome back, everyone. So we are at day 7 for our spicy mustard mini grow kit. As you can see, we have a beautiful tray of spicy mustard. We have been watering this on the bottom every day, so giving it about 4 to 6 tablespoons of water. And now it's time to harvest it. Of course, we can wait another 3 or 4 days to harvest if we'd like. I want to point something out to you. You'll notice that all microgreens have 2 leaves. So right here is 1 and 2. And in between those 2 leaves, eventually we'll have a 3rd leaf that'll come through called the true leaf. So those first 2 leaves are called the cotyledon. And so at this stage, we can go ahead and start cutting if we'd like. One thing I like to do when cutting is just to use a pair of kitchen shears. I want to get down close to the soil line because all these greens are just so good for us. We want to just get as much of this as we can. So you'll notice now I got a nice cut of greens. If I put this into a sealable container, I should get about 7 to 10 days of shelf life for those greens. Another option too, and what's cool about the mini grow kit, is you can put the whole thing right in your fridge. You'll get about 4 to 5 days in the fridge, and you can cut as you go. So if you're making a sandwich, go ahead and cut yourself a little bit of greens. You're having a salad, want to spice it up with a little spicy mustard, cut a little bit of greens. Once you cut the entire tray, what we want to do is empty the tray out, compost what's left, clean the tray, sanitize it, and you'll be ready for your next grow.